What if I told you that most of what you've been taught about learning, productivity, and memory is completely wrong? Did you know that your brain wasn't designed to sit in a chair for 8 hours a day? Or that stress can literally shut down your ability to think clearly? And here's something even more surprising: your brain can keep growing and changing throughout your entire life. In his best-selling book Brain Rules, molecular biologist Dr. John Medina reveals 12 scientifically proven principles that explain how our brains really work. In today's video, we're breaking down all 12 brain rules into simple, practical lessons you can start using today to improve your memory, focus, learning, and overall performance. So, let's dive in. Rule 1: Exercise boosts brain power. The first rule is simple. Move your body if you want a better brain. Our ancestors walked several kilometers every day while hunting and gathering food. The human brain evolved alongside physical activity. Research shows that regular exercise increases blood flow to the brain, delivers more oxygen, and stimulates the growth of new brain cells. People who exercise regularly tend to have better memory, faster thinking, improved concentration, lower risk of dementia. Even a 30-minute brisk walk a few times a week can make a noticeable difference. The lesson? If you want your brain to perform better, don't just train your mind, train your body. Rule 2: The human brain evolved too. Your brain wasn't designed for modern life. It evolved over millions of years to solve survival problems. That means your brain naturally pays attention to danger, food, faces, emotions, stories. This explains why we remember emotional experiences better than boring lectures. Instead of fighting your brain, work with its natural design. Turn facts into stories. Connect information with emotions. Use real-life examples. That's how your brain learns best. Rule 3: Every brain is wired differently. No two brains are exactly alike. Each person's experiences create unique neural pathways. That's why two students can study the same material but learn differently. Some people learn visually. Others prefer listening or doing. Instead of comparing yourself to others, discover how your own brain learns best. Focus on your strengths while improving your weaknesses. Success isn't about having the perfect brain. It's about understanding the brain you already have. Rule 4: We don't pay attention to boring things. Attention is limited. Most people can stay fully focused for only around 10 minutes before their minds begin to wander. The brain constantly asks one question: is this important for my survival? If the answer is no, it tunes out. That's why long, boring presentations fail. To capture attention, start with an interesting question. Tell stories. Use humor. Add surprises. Break information into small sections. Attention is the gateway to memory. Without attention, learning never begins. Rule 5: Repeat to remember. Memory doesn't happen instantly. The brain stores information in stages. First, it encodes the information. Then it stores it. Finally, it retrieves it when needed. The problem? Most people review information only once. Instead, use spaced repetition. Review what you've learned after 1 day. Then 3 days. Then 1 week. Then 1 month. Every review strengthens the neural connection. The more often you recall information, the stronger your memory becomes. Rule 6. Remember to repeat. There's a difference between reading and remembering. Simply rereading notes creates the illusion of learning. Real learning happens when you actively retrieve information from memory. Instead of reading the answer, try explaining it without looking. Quiz yourself. Teach someone else. Write everything you remember. The harder your brain works to recall information, the stronger the memory becomes. Rule 7. Sleep well, think better. Sleep isn't wasted time. It's when your brain cleans itself and organizes memories. While you sleep, the brain removes waste, repairs cells, strengthens learning, stores important memories. People who sleep less than 7 hours consistently perform worse on memory and decision-making tasks. Want better focus tomorrow? Don't sacrifice sleep tonight. Sleep is one of the most powerful productivity tools available. Rule 8. Stress hurts learning. A little stress can improve performance. But chronic stress is toxic. When you're constantly stressed, your body releases cortisol. Too much cortisol damages brain cells, especially in areas responsible for learning and memory. Stress also reduces creativity and decision-making ability. To protect your brain, exercise regularly. Sleep enough. Meditate. Spend time with loved ones. Take breaks during work. A calm brain is a smarter brain. Rule 9. Stimulate more senses. The brain remembers experiences better than information. The more senses involved in learning, the stronger the memory becomes. Instead of just reading, watch videos. Draw diagrams. Say information aloud. Write notes. Build models. Practice what you're learning. The more ways your brain experiences information, the easier it becomes to remember. Rule 10. Vision dominates all other senses. Nearly half of your brain is involved in processing visual information. That's why pictures are remembered far better than words. Instead of writing long notes, use mind maps. Draw diagrams. Highlight key ideas. Use charts. Create visual summaries. The famous saying is true. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Your brain agrees. Rule 11. Men and women process stress differently. Brain Rules explains that men and women can respond differently to stress, although there is significant overlap and individual differences are often greater than average group differences. The important takeaway isn't that one is better than the other. It's that people react differently. Understanding these differences can improve communication, teamwork, and relationships. Instead of assuming everyone thinks like you, learn to appreciate different perspectives. Better communication starts with better understanding. Rule 12. We are powerful explorers. Humans are naturally curious. Children ask hundreds of questions every day because curiosity is built into the brain. Learning becomes effortless when curiosity leads the way. Instead of memorizing information, ask questions. Explore ideas. Experiment. Stay curious. The people who continue learning throughout life keep their brains active, adaptable, and healthy. Curiosity is one of the greatest superpowers your brain has. The biggest lesson from Brain Rules is this. Your brain is incredibly powerful, but only if you understand how it works. Instead of forcing yourself to learn the wrong way, Align your habits with your brain's natural design. Exercise regularly. Sleep well. Manage stress. Stay curious. Review information consistently. And keep challenging your mind every day. When you work with your brain instead of against it, you'll learn faster, remember more, and perform at your best.